Skol, Vikings Nation. What's good, purple and gold faithful? It's your boy, Alex, coming at you with the hottest Minnesota Vikings news straight from the heart of the draft season. The 2025 NFL Draft is just days away, and our Vikings are ready to make some noise in Green Bay, even with only 4 picks in their pocket. But here's the kicker. With GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah's bold moves and a roster stacked with talent, are we about to witness a draft that changes the game for our squad? Let's dive into the ultimate Vikings draft preview and break down who we might snag to keep the Skol chant roaring. What position do you think we need most? Drop it in the comments and let's get this party started. Last season, the Vikings shocked the NFL, riding a wave of grit and Kevin O'Connell's genius play calling to a playoff berth. J.J. McCarthy, our first-round QB from 2024, missed his rookie year due to a knee injury, but he's been grinding in rehab and throwing sessions, per Coach O'Connell's update via Albert Breer. With free agency moves like signing Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave to bolster the defensive line, our roster is looking fierce, but the draft is where we cement our future. Here's the deal. With just 4 picks, round 1, number 24, round 3, number 97, round 5, number 139, and round 6, number 187. Every selection has to hit like a Dalvin Cook spin move. The big question is whether we stick and pick or trade down to stack more draft capital. Mock drafts are buzzing with possibilities, and we're about to unpack a 7-round projection that could set the tone for a Super Bowl run. Ready for the ride? Let's go. Our first-round pick at number 24 is where the drama starts, and all eyes are on the secondary. Harrison Smith, our legendary safety, is 36 and nearing the end of his Hall of Fame career, while Cameron Bynum's departure in free agency leaves a gap. Enter Malachi Starks, the Georgia safety who's got scouts drooling with his range and instincts. In Joel Klatt's latest mock draft on Fox Sports, Starks is the Vikings pick, and it makes perfect sense. Starks isn't just a plug-and-play guy. He's a future cornerstone who can rotate in this year and learn from Smith before taking over. His 2024 stats, 3 interceptions and 62 tackles, show he's ready to ball out in Brian Flores' aggressive scheme. But here's the twist. Could Kwesi trade down to grab more picks? Finding a trade partner is tricky with teams like the Steelers ahead of us. So do we stay put or roll the dice? What do you think, Vikings fans? Is Starks the answer, or should we chase a different position? The secondary needs help, but with only 4 picks, every move is a gamble. Hit the comments with your take and let's keep this hype train rolling. Moving to round 3, pick number 97. The Vikings could turn their attention to the offensive line to protect our golden boy, J.J. McCarthy. Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill are studs at tackle, but Darrisaw's recent injury and the uncertainty at left guard scream for depth. That's where Wyatt Millam from West Virginia comes in, a versatile lineman who's got the size, 6 feet 6 inches, 317 pounds, and smarts to play tackle or slide inside to guard. Millam's college tape shows a guy who stonewalls pass rushers and opens lanes in the run game, perfect for our zone blocking scheme. Mock drafts, like one from Yahoo Sports, project him as a guard in the NFL due to his shorter arms, but his flexibility is a dream for O'Connell's offense. With Blake Brandel's inconsistency at guard, Millam could be a day 1 contributor or a swing tackle insurance policy. Here's a question for you. Do we need more O-line depth, or is our starting 5 good enough? The Athletic notes that the Vikings have poured time into evaluating linemen, so Millam feels like a fit. Drop your thoughts below and let's debate. By the time we hit round 5, pick number 139, the defensive line is calling. Sure, we snagged Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave in free agency, but both are over 30 and coming off injuries. Enter Ty Robinson from Nebraska, a 6 feet 6 inches, 310-pound beast who can rotate in and keep our D-line fresh. This draft class is stacked with defensive tackles, and Robinson's a steal this late. Robinson's 2024 stats, 4.5 sacks and 8 tackles for loss, prove he can disrupt both the run and pass. The Athletic's mock draft highlights the Vikings' focus on D-line depth, and with Flores' rotation-heavy scheme, Robinson could spell our veterans and develop into a starter. Imagine him learning from Allen and Hargrave. Talk about a scary front. Vikings Nation, are we building a D-line dynasty or what? Should we double down on defense or look elsewhere in round 5? Your comments fuel this channel, so let's hear it. In round 6, pick number 187, let's talk quarterback insurance. J.J. McCarthy is our future, but with only Brett Rippon as the backup, per the current roster, we need a safety net. Tyler Shaw from Louisville could be the guy if he's still on the board. Shaw's a 6 feet 5 inches gunslinger with a big arm, though his injury history makes him a late-round flyer. Shaw threw for 2,900 yards and 23 touchdowns in 2024, showing he can sling it when healthy. The Athletic suggests QBs often rise on draft day, so snagging him this late would be a coup. If McCarthy needs time or faces setbacks, Shaw could step in and keep the offense humming under O'Connell's guidance. What's your take, Skol Squad? Do we need a backup QB? Or should we go for another position? Hit the comments and let's argue it out like true Vikings fans. Now, let's zoom out and talk strategy. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah's draft philosophy is all about impact over need, per his recent presser on SI.com. With only 4 picks, every selection has to be a home run, but Kwesi's no stranger to trades. He's made 11 in-draft moves since 2022. The Athletic reports that trading down from number 24 could net a second or third rounder, especially in a draft where day 2 talent rivals the first round. Free agency gave us studs like Ryan Kelly at center and edge rusher Jonathan Greenid, so we're not desperate. But with J.J. McCarthy's development on the line, the draft is about building around him for 2025 and beyond. Could we see a blockbuster trade for a veteran like Trey Hendrickson, as Yahoo Sports speculated? That'd be wild. Vikings fans, what's Kwesi cooking? Trade down, trade up, or stand pat? Drop your predictions below and let's see who's got the best crystal ball. Let's pivot to the secondary again because it's a hot topic. Beyond Starks, mock drafts like Bruce Feldman's in The Athletic have us eyeing South Carolina's Nick Emenwari, a freak athlete safety. Emenwari's 6 feet 3 inches frame and 4.4 speed make him a Flores favorite, perfect for our aggressive, blitz-heavy defense. With Josh Metellus as a hybrid star, we need a rangy partner. Emenwari's 2024 stats, 5 interceptions and 80 tackles, show he's a playmaker. If we trade down and miss Starks, he could be a round 3 target. The AP News report on Vikings.com notes our focus on defensive backs, especially with Harrison Smith's potential retirement looming. Skol Nation, who's your pick for the secondary? Starks, Emenwari, or someone else? Smash that comment section and let's build our dream defense. The offensive line isn't just about Milam. There's another name floating around, Ohio State's Donovan Jackson. ESPN's Mel Kiper Jr. mocks Jackson to us at number 24, praising his athleticism and tackle guard versatility. Jackson's a road grader in the run game, which could supercharge Aaron Jones' carries and keep McCarthy upright. Jackson's 2024 film shows him pancaking defenders, and at 6 feet 4 inches, 320 pounds, he's a plug-and-play left guard. With Ryan Kelly's injury history at center, per Yahoo Sports, Jackson could also slide over if needed. The Vikings' O-line evaluation at Pro Days, per The Athletic, signals they're serious about this unit. What's the vibe, Vikings fans? Jackson or Milam for the O-line? Or do we skip it entirely? Your comments keep this channel alive, so let's hear it. Let's wrap this draft preview with a wild card wide receiver. Justin Jefferson is the best in the game, but Jordan Addison's potential 3-game suspension in 2025, per the Star Tribune, and his free agency in 2027 raise questions. Could we snag a pass catcher late, like in round 5 or 6? The Athletic's mock mentions this as a sneaky need. A guy like Penn State's Tyler Warren, a tight end with receiver skills, could be a fit. Warren's 2024 stats, 900 yards and 6 TDs, make him a red zone threat for McCarthy. With TJ Hawkinson and Josh Oliver already in the mix, Warren would add depth and versatility. Vikings Nation, do we need another weapon for JJ? Or is our offense set? Drop your hot takes below and let's close this out strong. Alright, Skol fam, we've broken down the 2025 NFL draft like nobody else. 4 picks, endless possibilities, and a roster ready to dominate. From Malachi Starks locking down the secondary to Wyatt Milam protecting J.J. McCarthy, This draft could be the final piece of our Super Bowl puzzle. But we need you to keep the vibe alive. Smash that like button, drop your draft predictions in the comments, and subscribe for more Vikings news. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on our purple and gold. Share this video with your fellow Vikings fans and let's get the Skol chant trending. Who's your dream draft pick? And what's our record gonna be in 2025? Let's talk football, baby. Skol Vikings. Big thanks to Vikings.com, The Athletic, and Fox Sports for the latest scoops. Stay locked in and let's make this season legendary. Skol.